Welcome to today's broadcast, and God bless you. I'm reading again 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse number 10 in King James Version. But by the grace of God, I am what I am, and his grace which was bestowed upon me was not in vain, but I labor more abundantly than they all. Yet not I, but the grace of God which was with me. So, on Monday, we saw the fact that grace is an identity. Then on Tuesday, we saw that grace that identifies you must not be received in vain. You must use the grace for everything that you do. In fact, the grace of God must be like water in your mouth. Today, we're going to be seeing the other dimension of grace that most great revolutionists do not speak about. And that is the fact that grace makes you a laborer. Yeah, many people thought when the grace of God come upon you, that means you should do nothing. Everything has been done. But here, Apostle Paul was able to make us understand that the grace of God makes you a laborer. Look at what he said. He said, his grace was bestowed upon me, was not in vain. How? But this is how it's not in vain. I labor more abundantly than they all. So, today, we're going to start this series till the end of the week. How grace should not make you lazy. Grace should not make you a coward. Grace should not make you someone who just lay back and think God is going to do everything. In fact, there are some terminology that has placed some Christian ignorantly in some disadvantaged zone. The terminology like I walk in favor, I do not walk in labor. Hey, the power of favor is in your labor. God does not identify with those who are lazy. You use the grace of God. So, to use it, it must be with labor. Apostle Paul said, I labor more abundantly. So, grace strive, grace become powerful when you labor with the grace of God. So, God will want you to do something with the grace of God that is upon your life. Your business favor is in your tenacity, your laboring. You must labor to be successful. You must labor with the grace of God to maintain a good health. You must labor with the grace of God to make your relationship work. As a pastor, you must labor for the grace of God to now bring the expected end of what God has said. I'm going to start with Proverbs chapter 14, verse number 23 in Message Bible, so that you will see how labor become the first hand work of grace. If you're a man of grace, you will be a hard worker. Proverbs 14:23, Message Bible. Hard work always pay off. Mere talk put no bread on the table. People of grace, ignorantly, most often at times things, all they have to do is to talk. And of course, yesterday, if you listen to me without listening today, you would think all that you have to use the grace of God to do is just to keep talking. Talk the grace today, talk. No. We are not mere talker. That scripture says, mere talk put no bread on the table. So grace wants you to be hard worker, hard laborer. And of course, one of my mentors said, hard work will break the yoke of hard life. Check out what you're doing and how consistent and how diligent you are with your work. Check out the energy you put in to make that thing that God has given to you to be on the top-notch level. And that will tell you, when do you wake up? When do you get to your office? When do you do what you need to do? Do you procrastinate? Are you a hard worker? If you are not a hard worker, you are actually receiving the grace of God in vain. So the grace of God came so that we can wake up on time, so that we can be up and doing, we can keep our environment very, very powerful. The grace find expression in your labor attitude. I'll be back tomorrow to continue from here on how important it is to see the dignity of labor in your favor. I'd like you to put it under this broadcast. There is dignity in labor with favor. God bless you.